Hello and welcome to the second part of the example problem video where we're looking at this paper and we're looking at question 6, and today we want to look at part 2. In the case where r is equal to 8 centimeters and the length of the minor arc AB is equal to 19.2 centimeters, find the area of the shaded region. Find the area of the shaded region. Well, as I deduced from my previous video, I said that the area of the shaded region is equal to the area of the kite minus the area of the sector. As always, I will mention that these videos are in parts and they are in sequence, so you cannot watch this video before you watch the previous video. Go and have a look at the first video before you watch this first video. This is part 2. Go and watch part 1 first for this video to make sense, because there are some certain things that I will be using in this video that I deduced and talked about in the first video, but I'm not going to be going over them again in this video. So please go and watch the first video before watching this one. Anyway, I deduced in the first video that the area of the kite is equal to r squared times tan theta. Okay? The area of the kite is equal to r squared times tan theta. So now I want to find my theta. Well, how do I find my theta? I use this information. The length of the minor arc is 19.2 centimeters. Remember that, okay, the length of the arc S is equal to r multiplied by theta, where theta is the angle between the two radii. In this case, the angle between the two radii is 2 theta. The angle between the two radii is 2 theta. So that 19.2 is equal to r multiplied by 2 theta. And the question has told me that my r is equal to 8. So 19.2 is equal to 8 multiplied by 2 theta. The rest is algebra here. You can solve for theta. You can solve for theta because the rest is algebra, and you will get your theta as 1.2 radians. Remember, in this topic we're dealing with radians. So theta is equal to 1.2 radians. So now I have my theta and now I have my r, because my r is equal to 8. So the area of my kite, so that's the area of my kite. Now I need to subtract the area of my sector. And remember that the area of a sector A is equal to a half r squared theta. In this case, again, my theta is equal to 2 theta, so it's going to be equal to a half multiplied by 8 squared multiplied by 2.4. If theta is 1.2, 2 theta is equal to 2.4, and like we said, our theta in this case is 2 theta. As you can see here, it's 2 theta. That's the area of this sector here. And what does that give us? Well, that gives us 76.8 square centimeters. So now the area of the shaded region, let's have a look at the mark scheme on what the answer is. And boom, 87.8 square centimeters. So anyway, that's how we do this question. That brings us to the end of example problem 2. If you enjoyed the video, as always guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel, share news about the channel, spread the word so that other people who would find these videos useful can also have access to this channel and watch the content. Until next time, thank you.